In this lesson we're just going to talk about playing styles for the piano. Now everything can be broken up into patterns, as we know, and you're going to find, as you go through, you're going to find loads of different chords that you can use, and in this, below this video, I'm going to include a whole bunch of chords for you to learn. What I want you to try is different patterns. Make up your own patterns, try some of the patterns that I discuss here, and then try them on different chords. And as you work on arranging and creating your own music, you'll find that these patterns will come in useful. So let's just start with the first one. And this is just called the pad, okay? So we're going to play a C major chord. So here's our C major, and it's inverted. So I could play it like this. And all I'm going to do is on the bottom, to fill out this chord even more, I'm going to add another C in the bass, okay? And what you'll find a lot of piano players do is they add an octave C in the left hand. So let's look at this. So there's an octave C in the left hand, and in the right hand I've got my inverted C or my root position C, whichever way you want to play it. So here it's here's the padded chord. Now that is what, 5 notes, and it just fills out the whole piece. And all that'll do is it'll play for 4 beats. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a listen to that on our drum track. So this is the most bog standard one, and you can literally use this for every single song you want to play. So here we go. Okay, so there's my padded chord, and you can literally, and you saw the change there. I just moved to a G major chord, so just going from C to G. And what you'll notice in the bottom hand is I'm only playing 1 G, and that's literally because my keyboard doesn't actually play any more G's that way, so I can't octave that one, but it doesn't matter. So that's my first one. The next one along is still the same as a broken chord, but you're going to play 2 per bar. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, but the bass is going to stay all the way through as a pad. So it's going to go 1, 2, and you notice I take off my right hand, but my left hand just keeps going. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's another one that you can practice, and that's quite nice. So let's just see how that sounds changing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's play it with a song. And once again, you can try these with all different chords. I'm just using these as a simple example, but you can try these with other chords and these different patterns. So there's 2. The other one is, this one's used on Let It Be, and it's the same sort of thing, but what happens with this is you just play 1 chord in one hand like this, and it's broken up. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes 1 individual finger, I'm playing that with my thumb, and then it goes those 2 fingers. And then you can play the octave bass again, so it goes. And that's quite a nice little pattern, and it's just playing on every single note. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hear how that sounds with our piece. And so on. Okay, so there's another one. The next one on my list is the broken chord. Now what happens with the broken chord is you still play that first beat with all the single notes. So I've got my octave in my left hand, and I've got my chord in my right hand. So I'll play the whole thing on beat 1, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So actually it lasts for 2 beats. So it's 1, 2, and then it goes 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yeah? Let's play the next chord. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that's just an upward broken chord. Okay, it's not quite an arpeggio. If you want to do the arpeggio, you'd have 4 notes and it goes something like this. Okay, but this is just a broken chord. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, let's try that with our song. Okay, brilliant. So the last one on my list is what's called the Alberti bass, and basically it's another pattern that goes like this. So it goes, if you're looking at fingers, the bottom left one, this one here is finger 1, this finger here is 3, and this finger here is 5. So it goes 1, 5, 3, 5. Okay, and that's the pattern. So 1, 5, 3, 5, and it's quite a nice little pattern. Let's see if I can play that with a piece. It might not go, but we'll give it a try, okay? And I messed up a little bit there, but it doesn't matter. So the idea with that is to know that you can actually break up chords however you want. You don't just have to go upward patterns. You don't just have to go like that. You can actually just break it up however you want to, and that sounds the same. If you've got the two bass ones in the bottom there, so you can go, and then we go to the G. I messed up a bit. Okay, so you can actually just play around with some of these patterns. Okay, that's all I want to show you from now, but I would recommend that you guys, with these leftover tracks that you've got, if you've put down your bass parts and you worked out a few chords and broken patterns, actually record these parts in and see how you get on. Just try different variations and see what works. But those 5 or 6 patterns will serve you well for most songs.